Hey, welcome back. I'm Dragon's Age. Welcome back to my For Honor Let's Play, episode 3. It's been quite a while since I last recorded, since I've had a bunch of stuff coming up, but let's just dive back into this, shall we?
We had the Vikings on the run. And in the mopping up efforts, we also claimed the rest of the scattered legions, bringing them under Blackstone rule. The Warden, I think, had reservations about some of our methods.
Alright, so as you can see in this level, actually for the rest of the levels, under the Knights, I actually did manage to collect like a fair amount of the reservables. Like, only missing like one this one, and I think pretty much one or two for the rest of the Knights. That's because when I was first playing through it by myself, I was kind of obsessive about trying to collect them. So that's why. But after I got to the Vikings, I just kind of said screw it and just kind of went for the story. I just wanted to finish the campaign and come back for it later. So yeah. How things been going with you guys? As of recording this, I just Samurai Jack had just finished up yesterday. Man, no spoilers or anything, but the ending was like, I think it's good. I kind of want more, but you know, that's always the feeling of like.
I had questions about the Blackstone Legion.
The last of the Vikings have holed up in an outpost up ahead. One that the Iron Legion deserted. Need backup?
I can handle it.
Careful with that ego.
Ready?
Lead the way.
Deserters? I wanted to see for myself. Stone was Iron Legion. I trusted him.
Yeah, we start off like right here, right from that with some rituals, but wait, how did I not get that? What am I? Okay, I was blind. Maybe you get some stuff, but again,
Not yet.
again, we'll get those objectables. We'll get all those stuff like once, after the credits and whatnot. God, rusty. See, that's the problem with like playing these games. Like, if you don't play like consistently, you, well, for me at least, you kind of instantly become rusty. Well, I guess I'm not too rusty, but it's the feeling of like I could be doing a little bit better, but you know, reasons. I'll take this.
Doesn't look too hard.
Everywhere we go, we've abandoned our people. What has happened to the Iron Legion? Wait here. I'll clear the bridge.
This is really weird because he's he's totally playing the character of. He's still playing the character of oh, I have lost my honor. Type deal. Yeah.
This is over!
It was time to remove the Viking threat.
So yeah, so stamina is a thing. if you run out of it, you will not be able to do as much. You'll be slow, you won't be able to attack effectively, you won't be able to pull off combos, and the more you try to attack while staggered, the longer it will take in recovery. Shield bastards. Oh, can you eat with spikes? Enough with the tutorials, please. Yeah, cheap, but you know, it's kind of a quick way to do things at the moment. Okay, so I like how you tell him to hold back and he'll do it, but he went ahead of you.
I need to defeat their commander.
Sorry, I'm not looking at at the moment. Kind of focusing on the combat. Yeah, as I think I was saying about like the Samurai Jack ending before the game got in. It's like, yeah, Samurai Jack just finished, and it's a kind of a bittersweet ending without giving too much away. But yeah, I think the reason why I was saying like, oh, it's kind of sad that it ended altogether. I think it's just the mentality of like, just an audience member, where like as people of the audience, people tend to always want more. Get out. That's weird. You're supposed to be like every other like level or something. You're supposed to be switching switching the executions, but maybe that's later? I don't know, maybe we're just stuck with these until like a little bit later in the game. I don't know. There's some more breakables down there, but I'm dealing with that right now. Wasn't pretty sure I got those. If you hear me chewing something, that's probably me chewing on chewing some cough drops, because
Die, Blackstone dogs!
like for the past week I've been kind of sick, otherwise I would have recorded way earlier. See, yeah, same executions as before. Weird. Anyways, I guess this is kind of an action game. So it's actually pretty interesting to note that that the characters, not the characters, not everyone is like on board with what's going on. That's interesting. This will throw you off the game. That's quicker than actually fight again. Thing is, like in PvP, like in the actual multiplayer PvP, people will complain like, "Oh no, that's a cheap way to get a kill." But like, yeah, but if you're good, you can break out of the grab so easily. So before the thrower can even. Now, granted, there are some heroes that you play that's like, no, once you're locked into the grab, you're locked into the
I
grab,
want to talk to some of these deserters.
and it's kind of weird.
They were members of the Iron Legion. All legions share the same oaths. What had happened here? Why have you abandoned your posts?
A Blackstone dog has strayed from his pack.
Stand down! Your people need you.
What's a warden doing fighting for Apollyon?
One of us should go home and change.
Why have you abandoned your posts?
Kill them.
We were going to have to fight our way out.
I like how he's asking the character, like you're asking valid questions, but no one is actually giving you a valid answer. Alright, revenge. Revenge, everyone has a revenge meter. And once you reach the revenge meter, basically, once you activate it, it's slightly different for, like, depending on your build in multiplayer. Like, you can build specific, you can have specific equipment, which do different things. You can either make you do extra damage. Like, when we hit it, any enemy that's attacking you while you're revenging will instantly be knocked down. But what it does is, like, it will grant you extra armor. It will grant you extra armor, extra damage when attacking. Yeah, it's. But yeah, it's like I think it's weird. Like, you're asking valid questions, but the guy's like, "No, we're not gonna answer the questions."
That was the day I finally met our warlord.
Apollyon.
Gotcha, Blackstone. Do you know what kind of creature waits for its own slaughter? Sheep. Sheep.
No.
Welcome to the Blackstone Legion.
I had my answers, but too late. And the Warden's oaths are not lightly broken.
Okay, so several things of note. One, Apollyon has a selection method where she will take the strongest of whoever she conquers. People who are essentially people who are willing to fight back, people who are willing to basically become slaughterers, warriors, essentially. She takes the best of the best. Like if you had a high kill count, then she might spare you if you're her enemy and recruit you because hey, you're a good warrior, and if you're willing to basically fight for me, then join me. But if you're willing to but if you're just like just gonna sit there and sit there and do nothing, then yeah, you're basically worthless to her. Second of all, I don't know why it really just bothers the hell out of me because like in there you can see like several times throughout the game actually, several times where like all the characters will basically go to sheath their sword, and there's they do the proper animation to sheath their sword and whatnot, but it's like there's no scabbard, so the swords are like you might as well just like why are you doing the animation like you're putting it in a scabbard when you're not putting it in a scabbard? I don't know. It bothers the hell out of me, but I guess I'll go more into depth about Apollyon in the next episode. But until then, enjoy the observables in the credits, and see ya.
Stone was Iron Legion. I trusted him.
In the West, punishments like the cage have been outlawed. In Ashfeld, however, we were less reluctant about using brutality to make a point. When lava cools, it can form a marvel. A black glass that can be sharper than the sharpest blade. High in the mountains, there is a block of obsidian that has been cut into a round table. It is there that the Blackstone Legion was first formed. The geyser fields of Ashfeld were where the Iron Legion officially bowed the knee to the Blackstones, and the Royals, and so many others. We chose that place for its history. Legends tell us that it was there that the ancient Viking lords had yielded Ashfeld to our people. Iron Legionnaires are cattle. They fight when it's convenient for them, and run away from any challenge. The Blackstone Legion was my solution to that problem. When I took over the Blackstone Legion, the Vikings had permanent settlements in Ashfeld. Now, those were all gone. And soon, we would take the fight to them. We 7 leaders of the Blackstone Legion took demon names. It is both as a warning to others and a reminder to ourselves. We are strong and must be sure of what we choose to do with that strength. We all want to be remembered. Once, there were 15 of us in the Blackstone Circle. 8 times one of us claimed the title of Warlord. 7 times that Warlord proved too weak, too noble, or too blind to lead us. I am the 8th. The others rest now in their tombs. The children of Ashfeld claim to all follow the same god. But I have sat in their services and listened to their hymns. They do not agree on the laws of their master. And most of them do not follow their own ideals.